Well, hello, and first of all, thank you for being here. And if you clicked on this channel on this video today, it's because you're interested in the topic. And my topic is how to control the monomer smell. So A, you have issues with monomer smell, or B, maybe you just want to see if I have any new tips in regards to monomer smell. Okay, so it's going to be 4 tips that I'm going to be talking about, and they're very simple, and one may require money depending on your circumstances, but hopefully it won't be a lot of money. My first tip is super simple, and it's regarding containing the smell. Containing it in a place. What do I mean with that? So we're working with nails. We use our paper towels to wipe off our brushes to clean the acrylic, and we have our dishes, containers, however you refer to this, with our monomer, and we have it open. So when we're done, close it. You're containing the smell within there. If you leave that open, it's going to continue to release smell. Grab your towels and your paper towels, roll it up, fold it, whatever you want, and put it away in your drawer, or you can even have a Ziploc bag, and you contain the smell by putting it in there. You zip it. You're containing and controlling the smell by putting it in there. Your brush. If you don't have a drawer, you can have one of these inexpensive pencil boxes or a nice one, whatever. I don't really use this. It's just for an example. Contain the smell. You're controlling the smell for those fumes to not continue spreading out. And let's face it, monomer smell is a reality. It's always going to exist. There's going to be a smell, but you can control it from being so pungent or so intense around you, near your nose, near your client, by keeping it away. Okay, so those are really simple tips that you can use, especially like if you go to do a service at a person's house, or you're just doing your friend's nails or whatever. You can do that. You want to be very respectful. You don't want to expose them. Some people are picky about the smell, and you just think, I'm going to do this to help out, to cooperate, and not create any inconveniences. The other thing for containing the smell would be having a trash can with a lid. You can have a small trash can by your table, but if you are in a salon and you have a lot of you rent out tables, whatever the case may be, you can have a trash can in a designated area for all the nail techs to put their trash in, and that way the smell is contained separately, not in a trash can that's going to be used a lot, or how you have in the waiting area, you may have one. You have to keep that separate, and that will help contain the smell, because if it's a place with a high volume of customers and a lot of paper towels that are going to be being used with acrylic and monomer, you want to keep that separate. So containing the smell, controlling the smell, keeping it away. That's a super easy one, super inexpensive, and it helps anyone from a nail artist, nail tech that does services on a continuous basis, or just for you if you're doing it at home on yourself. And then my second tip has to do with using cross ventilation. So cross ventilation is not something that you have to buy. It's totally free, and it refers to when you have wind that comes in one opening and out directly another. So I made this little picture here. I don't know if you guys can see it really well. That, and you guys see. Oh my gosh, can't. Okay, so it's just a rectangle, and it's having 2 ways for the wind to come in and out. It's going to depend on which way the breeze is going, whatever. But you can be working in an area that you can if you have two windows or a door and a window, whatever it is that has exposure to the outdoors, crack that window open. Crack it open, let the wind, both windows open or the door, and let wind come in through one and out the other, and that will help greatly push that air full of our wonderful monomer smell out, and it helps control the smell in your working space. So that would be cross ventilation. 3 is air extractors, something that will extract the air that's within the space out. They sell air extractors. They sell them online. They sell them at Home Depot and other places. I purchased one at Amazon, and it was not even $30. And for me, it was great because my husband put it in our bathroom window, and it was a matter of taking the screen out, making a smaller screen above the extractor, and screwing our extractor to the window, where it's basically like we replaced the screen. So we didn't have to invest or work on making a hole on the wall and installing a professional one. So that's why I say it could be a very inexpensive way to do it. Also, if you have the windows that you just push them up and there's no barriers there, you can buy the rectangle fans that come with 2 fans, and just install it there. You have to get, I believe it's the one that has the forward and reverse mode, and you can use it. And this is something that you can even use when it's still chilly out, because you're going to be pulling the air out, so it's not going to be like bringing that cold breeze in. It maybe get chilly depending on the weather and where you're at, but you could still use it, I believe. So cross ventilation, containing the smell, and using the air extraction would be the third method. Then the last one, it's not even a tip, it's like a reminder. It has to do with the thing we all should do constantly. Every time you're done with a customer, you're supposed to clean your tools, the things you use. So you cleaned up, you got rid of your used paper towel, you used towels, and that's in the trash. The other one's in the laundry basket. And the other thing is your monomer dish. Wipe it down, clean it up, because sometimes you spill a little bit of monomer and you don't see it, but I know we've all felt it, you've all touched it, and it's important to clean that up, because if that's there, it's releasing smell. Until that doesn't completely dry up, and it doesn't dry up that easily, you're going to be feeling the smell and not understanding what's going on. One thing that lets you know is sometimes you see a little ring wherever you had your dish at, and you know that there's a spill. But if you make it a habit of wiping it off when you're done, that will control the smell. Okay, so those are my 4 tips in how to control the monomer smell. And even though to some of us monomer smell is like flowers and we enjoy it, others not so much. To them it's not enjoyable, it's irritating. If you live in an apartment complex, it can cause you issues with your neighbors. So the